You keep hearing about GoHighLevel, people calling it the one tool that replaces everything, but you still have no real idea what it actually does or how it fits all together. This is the video that clears it up. By the end, you'll know exactly what GoHighLevel is, what it actually does for your business, and whether it's worth setting up. I've spent real time inside this thing, and I'm gonna show you how it actually works. Quick thing before we get into it, GoHighLevel has a 14-day free trial, and you don't even need a credit card to start. You can use my link in the description and the pinned comment. So if anything in this video makes you go, okay, I actually want to try that, you can go poke around the whole platform for free with zero risk. So here's the situation most people are in before they find GoHighLevel. Your business is spread across like 7 different tools. You've got one app for your email list, a different one for your funnels and landing pages, and a separate CRM to track your leads. And even if you have a real CRM, a calendar tool for booking calls as well. And then some duct tape automation tools sitting in the middle trying to make them all talk with each other. Every single one is a separate login, a different monthly bill, and a separate place where things could break. And the worst part? Your data lives in these pieces. A lead fills out your form over here, but their follow-up emails are over there, and the book call is in a different third specific website. And none of them actually know about each other. So leads could even potentially get away from you because people don't get followed up with and you're paying for all of these subscriptions while not maximizing it. If you run an agency or you manage clients, multiply that by every client that you have, and that's going to be a nightmare to think about. This is the gap GoHighLevel was built to close. So here's the simplest way to understand how GoHighLevel actually works. Instead of 7 tools, it's one dashboard, and everything that used to be scattered, your leads, funnels, emails, texts, calendar, or your follow-up, all of it lives in the same place. And because of that, it can finally talk with each other without you going to multiple websites. And that is the whole idea, and let me break it down for you even further. First, you can build a thing that brings leads in, right inside the same tool. Funnels, landing pages, forms, surveys. You can build all of these in GoHighLevel. And here's why that matters. The moment someone fills out your form, that lead does not go off into another app. It lands right inside your dashboard, ready to be followed up with. No exporting, connecting multiple tools together. It just captures the lead and the next thing you can just sort it inside the website itself. For a beginner, that means that you can launch your first offer without buying 3 separate tools to do it. Second, all your conversations live inside one inbox. Emails, text messages, even your social messages actually. They pull into a single conversation view for each contact. So when a lead replies, you're not digging through Gmail and then checking your phone. You just open one screen and you see the entire history with that person in one thread. That alone is the kind of thing that makes you look 10 times more on top of it, whether it's your own business or a client's. Third, and this is the part that makes everything click, the follow-up runs itself. This is the automation piece, and it's really the answer to how does GoHighLevel actually work. Here's a simple example. A lead fills out your form. Instantly, they get a text saying thank you. 1 minute later, an email with a link to book a call. If they don't book in a day, they get a reminder. But if they do book, they get a confirmation and a reminder before the call. You set that up once, and then it just happens. Every lead, every time, even while you're sleeping. And that's the difference between a business that leaks leads and the one that converts them automatically, and you don't even have to be the one chasing them anymore. Fourth, you can see exactly where every lead is in your process. There's a pipeline view, basically a board where every lead is a card. And you can see who's a new lead, who's booked a call, and who's become a customer. So nothing falls into the cracks, because you can literally see it. For anyone who's ever forgotten to follow up with a hot lead and lost the sale, this is the fix. Because you can literally just scroll top to bottom and just figure out who needs to be followed up on. And fifth, If you run an agency or you manage other people's business, this is where it gets serious. You can spin up a separate account for each client, all from one place, and on the higher levels, you can white label the whole platform, meaning you can put your own brand over it and offer it to your clients as your own software. So instead of being the person who duct tapes a bunch of tools together for clients, you become the person who hands them one clean system with your name on it. That's a real business model, and it's not just a tool anymore. Now, who is this actually for? If you're just starting out, maybe you're a coach, course creator, consultant, building your very first offer, this lets you start with one tool instead of slowly stacking up five and paying for all of them at the same time. You build smart from day one, and you skip the expensive, confusing phase where most people waste months in. If you're an agency owner, marketing consultant, or you just manage clients, this is the system that lets you run all of them in one place. You automate the boring parts and look like the most organized operator in the room. It's genuinely built for both of you. And here's the thing I really want you to walk away with. The magic is that it's all under one roof and wired together. One login and bill, one place for your lead, follow-up, and book calls all actually know about each other. That's the part you can't fake by stacking five cheaper tools. And once you work inside something connected like that, going back to the scattered way feels broken. So quick recap, GoHighLevel takes a whole stack of tools you'd normally juggle. Funnels, CRM, emails, text, calendars, automation, and puts them in one connected system. You capture leads, follow up automatically, track every deal, and if you run clients, you manage all of them from one dashboard. That's how it works, and that's why people don't go back. If you want to actually feel how this works instead of just hearing about it, the best move is try it yourself. It has a 14-day free trial, and you do not need a credit card to start, so there's genuinely no risk. You can build something, click around, and see if it fits your business before you even pay a cent. The link is in the description, and it's also in the pinned comment, so it's easy to find. Here's my honest take. The people who stay stuck are the ones who keep on researching tools over and over. The ones who get ahead just start building. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments below. I answer every single one, and I'll see you in the next video.